is my poor Monstera, doing excellent after I chopped this beautiful baby all down because of the fungus. See, this one right here is one of the seeds I planted that wasn't growing. So I just put it in here and thought, if it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And voila, it has. So out of those seeds that I planted, one still hasn't sprouted, and that's in there someplace, but the rest have. That's pretty darn good success rate. I think I had 11 seeds. Now, you can see here, these little bumps, I have them, they're all over the place by the notches of the old leaves, and they're all in different stages of sprouting. So you can see this here even, and that's where this guy came out of. And you can see now my Monstera was it was getting quite mature, and seeing this is exciting. I think this guy is going to come back with a vengeance. Now, this little leaf that came out at the same time, this plant always, there's two different plants in here, and when I first got them, they were very tiny, which was only a year ago, in I think May. This guy, he hasn't really sprouted anything. Now, these guys, my leaves were all coming in massive and all with splits. So this is, even this, I was expecting that, but it's actually kind of surpassing my expectations. I'm really surprised at how well, look at this guy. It's a new leaf. That'll be, I'm going to say, this only took, with these leaves, maybe 4 weeks. And look at that already. And this one too has little nodules like that all over the place, little buds happening. So I'm feeling confident. I think I need to cut these down. But right now, because the plant's doing so well, I kind of am just going to leave it. Aesthetically, it's not very pleasing, but I think as it fills up, I'll just trim them down. But for now, I'm going to leave them. And here are some of my other seeds of Monsteras that are growing. You can see they're doing fantastic. I gave one away to one of my friends, because I feel like, and I also gave one of my polys to her too, in the leca. I'm going to keep these guys like this for now. Some of them have 3 plants in them, like this one right here has 3 plants in them. And you can see it's doing absolutely fantastic. And it's taken 6 months though. Oh, well, now going on, it's almost July, so it's actually taking a little longer. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy about that. I have a bunch of little Monsteras, and I like to call these my dinosaur plants. Look at this. Come on. All from a corm. Isn't that amazing? That is extremely satisfying. I'm going to keep these 2 guys for sure. The rest I'll probably give away to friends. These 2 here, because they're my first. This little guy is the first one that sprouted. It's kind of, I don't know if I should do something with it. I don't know if I should maybe put it a little bit farther away from the sun now. I'm going to think on it. It's looking a little less green than this guy, but maybe it's just because it's smaller. Maybe I'm going to put it over here. Yeah, I'm going to put it right here. Okay, that's better. This is my little dirty little propagation section. It's one thing when you have plants, when you're a plantaholic, you're okay with dirt. Well, earth dirt. This is my river plant that also I got at the same time as I got my Monstera, and it was maybe 4 inches in a little tiny nursery pot. No, maybe more like 3. I'll have to find a picture. When I do, I'll show it. I'll place it right here. And I have removed some of the leaves from here, trying to get it to bush out. And you would never guess I took all the bottom leaves off. Amazing how much this has grown. Same with my fig tree, although my fig tree also had a little bit of a run-in with that fungus, and I removed most of its leaves. But with the treatments I've been doing with it, it looks fine. I've got it outside, and it's very happy out there. I'm going to show some videos of that later. I'll go and video it outside in a bit. The leaves are clearing up, which is weird. So if anybody knows anything about funguses, like why would the leaves suddenly not be as full of like the fungus? I thought once they get a fungus, they're done. But I've been doing a mixture of water, baking soda, dish soap, use Dawn, and I have another mixture that I do: neem oil, water, and dish soap. And I also go over all my plants that have been hit by fungus, and also try to protect the other ones, with hydrogen peroxide in a little spray bottle. And I've been doing that regularly, and I really think that's what's happening here. This is my clippings, my propagations that I did through clippings, and they're doing pretty amazing. I did see some fungus recently, well, a couple of weeks ago, and it's doing like, it's totally fine. I've been just doing the exact same thing what I just said, and the soil too. I've been doing it with the soil. Like I can see still a little white fungus down there, so I'm going to spray that with some hydrogen peroxide today. But I've been spraying it regularly with hydrogen peroxide, like sometimes every day. What do I have to lose? Right? What do I have to lose? If I kill it, well, it was dying anyways, and it's not. You can see it's flourishing. Same with this. And I will insert right here some pictures of my Monstera before I chopped it with the fungus as it was looking. A lot of people thought it was thrip, but I went over it with a fine tooth comb. It is not thrift or thrip or whatever the heck you call it. This is one of the leaves. This is like one clipping right from the nodule. The nodule is underneath my leca of the Monstera when I was trying to salvage it, like that. This right here, where you can see a new leaf is sprouting out. This was the newest sprout, and the leaves, they were majestic. They were so large and so beautiful. I will insert it right here, just so you can see. It was just unbelievable. The leaves were bigger. Like this one here is bigger than a human head. The other one, this looked small beside the other one, and you'll see in this picture here. Anyways, it just got too full of fungus, so I cut it off. This one has been perfect ever since. I've been treating it with the hydrogen peroxide too, though, and the neem solution and the baking soda solution. And Voila. Now, this one, I'm very curious as to when it comes out, what it is going to be like, because now I apologize because I don't know any of the proper terminology, but I can tell already that the leaves are going to be perfectly split. This one, seeing that there's the little tiny holes at the center of the leaves in the new growth on the main plant, those little tiny little holes at the near the spine of the leaf, I'm very, very curious about this one right here and how it's going to grow in, because this is coming straight from the newest leaf that I had to cut off right here. And I have another one that I'm going to show you that was just the one, like I tried to salvage it, and these two were together, and the other one, it had two together too, but I had to cut it down, and this leaf on the other one, once I cut it off, this stem just kind of rotted. So I'm going to show you that right now. And I'm hoping, and that one too is sprouting, just like always, these two plants sprout at the same time. Always sprout at the same time. Two leaves all the time from the two main plants. I'm going to show you the other one. Okay, here is the other one. And you see I do not have the leaf on here because it was just too badly damaged. And actually, this one, I'm wrong, sorry. This one is coming directly exactly the same as how these guys came out. So all I had was just the little groove, the notch at the base of the stem, which is the only way you're going to be able to propagate these guys. And I thought, well, it should sprout at the little nodule, and it did. And this one, you can't see. I'm trying to show you, but you can see right here. Oh yeah, right here. It's definitely going to have the split in the leaf, but it'll be curious to see how this one grows in. I have a feeling it'll probably be more like these leaves coming in, but the other one shouldn't. It should grow in as though I had never cut off the main big leaf. It should grow in nice and maybe split with the little tiny holes by the vein of the inside of the leaf. That would be so exciting. This little spider plant, I got it as one of my friends gave it to me as just a little baby clipping from one of the pups. And it has been, I think this is going to be my third summer with it, because I got it in the spring. And voila, finally a little pup growing. I cannot wait. I think I'm going to let it sprout a few of them and let them hang and stuff, because I kind of like that look. But I also know myself. I'll probably cut many off and start propagating them again, because propagation is just so much fun. I don't even buy plants anymore. I just propagate them or get swap clippings and grow seeds. It's just so fun. It makes me feel like a kid again. This was one of my other plants that had suffered from the fungus, and I feel like I'm bringing it back to life. What the heck are these called? The little round ones. Well, I can't remember what it's called, but I'll type it right here. This one here was given to me as a propagation from one of my friends, and it grew into a beautiful plant. I'll show you right here before the fungus hit, and I had to cut it completely down. I may have a picture of what it looked like beforehand, but as you can see, it is doing fantastic. And again, what am I doing? I'm doing my baking soda, water and dish soap solution, my neem water and dish soap solution. I alternate. I usually will spray them both, but within a few hours of each other, and pretty much on a regular basis, I've been spraying with straight hydrogen peroxide. I know, I could be wrong to be doing that, but look, it's it's surviving. I have pups. I have growth. This part here, I'm probably going to cut off this top part, but I'm going to just leave it for now. So yeah, honestly, I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing because everything's going great. And here was the saddest of my Monstera. I have no idea if this is going to survive. It has a nodule, or whatever you call it. I don't know why I'm right below the, you know what I'm talking about. And there are aerial roots on it. This was definitely a beautiful leaf at one point. I am going to show a picture right here of how those two giant leaves were before they got infected with the fungus, which I was trying to save them from the fungus. And it's just so sad. But you know what? It was a learning experience. I'm learning. And with plants, you really have to be open for the unexpected because it could happen. I will show you another thing that I'm struggling with now. I'm not sure if this is the fungus happening over with these guys, or I just really need to repot these or give them some nourishment. I just repotted this one because the leaves, they do have this, which was kind of familiar with them. Well, this is more familiar with the fungus, and I know I'm touching it. Don't worry, I'll wash my hands. But the yellowing of it is kind of making me think that it needs some nutrition, and it's happening here too. But honestly, it could be my fungus. Yeah, because look at here. No, see, I've had that before, and it would be nothing. It's more like this here that makes me think fungus. And I know everybody's like, will say, get it out of your house. I have too many plants to isolate everything away. And this, honestly, if I'm going to keep the plant, this is going to be a fight I have to fight constantly or just throw it out. And the plants are living and they're thriving. And I'm not seeing leaves growing in yellow anymore or black. Here's another one. It could be I just need to replant. And I know I'm touching it, but I mean, like, look at it. But it's not showing the signs on the back here like the other ones did. And if you know what this is, please comment below and tell me, because I am not an expert. I'm learning as I go. And all information is good information. So I would love to hear your thoughts. And here, this one's fine. And I did just give a clipping of this to a friend. So, and I just repotted this guy also. I'm thinking very much of giving a little plant food, maybe. Usually with my hibiscus, that's exactly what worked. Speaking of hibiscus, yeah, I'm trying it again. I'm trying to water propagate my hibiscus, one of my hibiscus again. I need to change the water, but I don't see anything worthy of calling. Let's see. It's not focusing here. Oh, wait, what's this? Looks like more like... I can't see. There is something there. I don't know why this isn't focusing. Okay. Maybe. Who knows? I'm going to change that water. But I've got that here. I'm going to check those out. See if anything's happening. I did keep some leaves on this time just because the last time I did it, I didn't do well anyways. So at least if it dies, it looked nice for a while as a decoration. I'm going to see my other one. Yeah, I think it's time to trim off these leaves. Let's see. Has little white knobs on it. That could be a good sign. I'll keep you posted on that. I'm going to change the water on that one too. And just for fun, I had to show this. This baby I grew from a clipping a friend gave me. One clipping. I know I've said this before. It's just, I think the vine was about this long that she brought me. And this is my main plant, but I have propagated tons and tons from that one vine, including, you can see here, my poor avocado. Oh, the leaf fell. I have some in here, but outside with my other hibiscus, I have even more of what I don't want to say the inch plant. I think that might be one of the other names for it. But it's a wandering plant. Now here's another problem. Okay, so this plant, I know what you're thinking. Fungus. But it's always been doing this. But my other plant, that's a clipping from it too, is doing it. I went and changed the pot, and it was 100% root bound. I think I'm going to have to go in and I think I'm going to have to trim it down quite a bit and hope for it to start again. I think it might be sun damage, not enough water, and root bound. I don't know. I really don't know. If you have an idea, please let me know, because this plant was beautiful and it's just kind of gone downhill. Oh, but look, it is still growing. Look at that. This baby always is growing. Yeah, even down here. Oh, poor thing. I don't know. And I can show you. That's one of my propagated ones. And I've propagated this plant a lot. It's doing the same thing. I have not changed this pot. See, I feel like it's nutrition and bigger pot related. And maybe I'm not watering it enough or watering it too much. I'm not sure. I do know that with that fungus being in here, I'm suspicious of everything now. Everything. And this is one of the two plants that I got. Oh wait, look at that. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about, okay? You know, part of me always wonders too if this is what this is, but this doesn't have the same thing as the other fungus. It's weird. I'm gonna cut that off. A part of me wonders if I caught the fungus from these clippings, because when I got, not these leaves, but I'll show you the other ones, which look fine now because I cut off them. Several of the clippings looked kind of wilted and not healthy leaves, and it's still propagated, and I had paid for the clippings, which I'm not going to do again unless it's something I really, really like and I see it before I purchase it. And you're saying, well, how come I didn't see this? Well, I bought it from a Facebook group I belong to, and my friend picked it up for me, and I gave her one, and I took the rest, and I told her not to take the one that looked droopy. And so it was like I bought it sight unseen. I paid $20 for I think it was 6 clippings, and I really, really, really love them. I don't regret it still, even though I am curious if that's how I got the fungus. These are the ones that were the ones infected before. Now, I have been treating this and the other one. I'm going to have to do it again with the same solution I was mentioning above. And I know it sounds like I'm going overboard, but look at how healthy this plant is now. I did cut off the leaves that were bad, but this guy, and look at all the babies growing in, or like the new leaves. Come on, like that. Oh, there's where I clipped it. That should probably be pop right out. Let's see. No, it's not popping out, so I'll just leave it. So this is doing great, and it's a healthy looking plant now with tons of growth. As if they're not infected. Except that but some leaves, like my Monstera, my big one, it definitely, all of a sudden all the leaves just went crazy. If I'm wrong about anything that I'm talking about, please let me know down below, because like I need to know how to keep it. I don't want all my plants to die, but I also want to know how to continue to prevent this. Although what I'm doing right now is working. So it is like, I mean, I don't have any contagions on this guy. This one, yeah, see, it's fine now under here. Like it had started to show spots, and now it's looking fine. Just have like that's the it hasn't grown more. There's a here this one shows a little bit better because it starts underneath. See that? Now, honestly, it was worse, and with the hydrogen peroxide, which, like I said, I'm going to do again today. I pretty much do it every other day, if not every day. It's really made a big difference. Okay, this is getting long enough. You have any suggestions on how I can help these babies and save my collection? I appreciate it if you would comment below, and I will definitely keep updates to all of my plant drama. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like and hit subscribe. I don't just post about plants, but I post about plants a lot. Bye, plant friends. Till next time, this is Deena. Bye.